Buongiorno e benvenuti. I'm Stephanie Smith from Liner Luxury Real Estate, and I'm here today to show you this majestic medieval castle for sale in Tuscany. Check it out. Today we are in the southern part of Tuscany, in Maremma, near Grosseto, and not far from Montalcino, famous for its excellent wines. Right now we are on La Vecchia Strada Leopoldina, that was commissioned in the 1700s by Pietro Leopoldo di Lorena, that wanted to implement strong agricultural policies, and to do that he created the street accessible not only by foot and by animals, but also by carriages. The property is a private residence, and here are the two main entrances. We are inside the castle walls, on what can be considered a beautiful panoramic terrace. In fact, we have a breathtaking view over the countryside. Right here is a direct access to the property's chicken coop, so you can have fresh eggs every day. If you follow me over here, we have a beautiful view over the property's olive grove and woods. They have an extension of 408 hectares. This is a truly multifunctional space. It could be used for a parking area or many other purposes. I want to point your attention to the stone wall with these brick arches. They just transpire history and knowledge. The castle looks into this internal court where the walls are covered in ivy, which remind us of all those charming fairy tales that we all love. Inside the internal court, there are two wells and a beautiful dog behind me. Up to the 18th century, the property belonged to the Ardenghischi family and then passed to the Buonsignori family. Il Conte Buonsignori aveva diversi castelli ed era conosciuto in Francia per aver dichiarato bancarotta. Before we continue, let me tell you a little bit about the property. It's 1,200 square meters, featuring 7 buildings and 7 apartments in need of renovation. It is surrounded by 408 hectares, featuring an olive grove and private woods. E ora venite con me. Wow, already from the entrance we can see the majesty of this property. With its stone fireplace and stone staircase, it's beautiful, and it still has its original wooden doors. Here is a Tuscan-style kitchen that through time was modernized, but maintaining the original features. For example, this fireplace that still works has its original grill, so you can still prepare delicious meats and fish. Or the iron stovetop, where in these little doors, they would add wood and burn it to heat up the surface. And next to it is a stone sink. I love all these little details because it really brings you back to another time and makes you understand how things were done in the past. I want to mention before we continue that every room is developed on different levels. The dining room is perfectly connected to the kitchen. It has tall ceilings and exposed wooden beams. I want to bring your attention to the details on the fireplace. They're very interesting because they look like wood, but they are actually molded and painted ceramic. The living area is a large open space with a variety of sitting areas. Each is highlighted by these beautiful brick arches. For instance, the sitting area that looks onto the fireplace. Notice the detail of the sphinge that are holding the arch with the intricate design that frames the fireplace. It was done using the same technique as before, and this way it looks like wood, similar to the furniture that surrounds it. This area of the house always has a lot of natural light because it has a double exposure. On the one side, it looks onto the courtyard, while on the other, it looks onto the countryside. Here we have a lovely TV area where you could relax with a good movie. And on each side of the room, 2 tables were put where you could play cards. Throughout the centuries, the castle saw many transformations and changes in style. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the next one to transform it. We are on the upper floor. The property has 20 bedrooms and 17 bathrooms, so I chose my favorite 3. This is the master bedroom. It has a beautiful view over the green countryside. The bed overlooks this majestic fireplace that is protected by 2 eagles, and it has its own bathroom with shower and bathtub. Always on the same floor, we have this cozy sitting area with brick fireplace from which we can access 2 bedrooms. It is not uncommon in older properties to have spaces like this before the bedrooms because back in the day, they were used as insulation towards the colder house. We are in the first bedroom accessible from the common area. The bed overlooks this beautiful fireplace with coteau with a wooden effect. I love these hardwood doors that you will find throughout the whole castle. This bedroom has its own private bathroom with impressive bathtub. We are in the second bedroom accessible from the common area. From here we have a breathtaking view over the Tuscan countryside and very high ceilings with exposed wooden beams. The room also has a lovely fireplace and its own private bathroom. The castle also has its own billiard table, which is perfect for a nice game with friends, and is guarded by these lovely greyhounds that hold this majestic fireplace. But now I want to show you my favorite place of the castle. Venite con me. We are in the castle's tower and my favorite spot. Look at the exposed rock walls and the large windows that let in so much natural light. The setting here is very official. In fact, I wonder how many important decisions were made here. The flags along the staircase represent the contrade of the Palio di Siena. Along the staircase, we can access the last floor and top of the tower. At the top of the tower, we have this amazing space that at the moment is used as a living room, but has so much potential. I would see it as a beautiful bedroom. The room has exposed wooden beams and windows all over, so you can enjoy the view from every side. We have an external oven, which is perfect if you want to have an outdoors dinner and have a pizza party with your friends and family. If we look in the distance, we can see the river Ombrone, behind which we have the hills of Montalcino. From every angle, the property has breathtaking and different views over the Tuscan countryside. On the property, there is an excavation site because they found Etruscan remains and many other objects, like 3 eggs in perfect condition, vases, a gold leaf, and a golden ring. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this wonderful view. And if you don't feel like having a pizza night, that's okay, because here there is this well-equipped kitchen with stone sink. And this area also has a direct access to the cantina. Other than that, we have a variety of sitting areas where you can sit, eat, and enjoy the view. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the tour as much as I did. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. On that note, see you next week. Ciao!